Hi, everybody.
Hi. Welcome to Chat Time with Chunky and Cucumber. I'm Dino. You didn't hear me make jokes about how I'm terrible and they're probably going to get rid of me.
And how we got rid of Ryan after one episode. It was the whole thing. You missed it.
It's okay. You had to be there.
Yeah.
But we're back. Hi. Welcome. Welcome back. As you can see, we have our felted friends with us. Chunky and Cucumber, say hello.
Hello.
Again.
Hello.
Hi.
So I meant again that from.
Hi.
Anyways.
Hello.
Oh, no. We're gonna need more of this.
Guten Tag.
It's not coffee, it's rum. Anyways,
dias.
so what? Oh, we do have to be welcoming to other cultures. Good job, Chunk. Very
Thank
happy.
Ohayou gozaimasu. I guess it's not the morning anymore. Konnichiwa.
What they said.
Kawaii.
Ciao.
Ni hao.
That's goodbye.
That's it. That what's also hello.
Is it?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Italian. I know that much.
Is it?
Like that's
Okay.
it. Like I know that much. I know.
That's it,
I know
yeah.
spaghetti and
Pizza.
grazie and pizza. Yes, I know pizza. I know pizza very well.
Pizza.
And that's why you only see my shoulders and not my stomach. Anyways, so I decided that from now on we are going to try something new. At the top of the day, I want to find out how our friends are feeling today. So,
Aw.
yeah, but I don't want to find out in the normal way because normal talk is boring, and so we're gonna do it my way.
Okay.
Chunky and Cucumber, I want you to describe yourself describing how you're feeling today using types of fish and sea life. However you want that to mean to you, but using fish and sea life, describe how you're feeling today. Who wants to start? I'll give you a second to think about it. Yeah, go ahead, Cucumber.
I'm feeling like a sexy little angler fish.
A sexy
Leading
little
people
angler
toward
fish.
my glow so I can
Mhm.
devour them.
Mm. Have you devoured anybody yet today?
No, nobody's coming over because stupid.
Yeah, that's okay. You know what? When all this is over, your anglerfish self, you're gonna be, just reeling them in, pun intended.
Ha ha.
Okay. And I'm feeling kind of like a manta ray, like free flowing and elegant and sexy
With the tail.
with a tail.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just minding my own business.
I like it. Just minding your own business. All
Yeah.
right. I think for me,
Yeah.
I think I'm feeling a little bit of a sea sponge. That
Why is that?
just kind of sitting and soaking things in, not wanting to do anything,
Mm-hmm.
going by life a little slowly. I think I'm just lazy. That's all it is. Anyways, well, yeah, welcome to the day. So we have a bunch of questions already there. For those of you in the chat and watching at home or not at home, wherever you're watching, which is bad, stay home. We are going to be asking questions of Chunk and Cucumber throughout the day. Please let us know anything you want to ask. We are also going to do a segment of this or that later, or would you rather, however you want to call it. So if you have any suggestions for that, please put those in as well, and we'll get through those when that segment comes. We're going to try to focus a little bit, at least some of the day, on movies today. Talking different kinds of movies, comic book movies, movie remakes, etc. And there'll be a segment later on talking about with something I'm going to start calling "Let's Let the Internet Dictate Our Personality Types," where I make Chunk and Cucumber and our other guests eventually to do a really bad BuzzFeed quiz and find out what the internet says about the personality types, which should be pretty scary considering how we know our felted friends. Anyways, so first things first, we had a question right off the top about, now bringing this back to last week, we talked a lot about, now, gentlemen, I know it got heated last time, but we're going to talk about Green Lantern. I know.
Greatest.
The greatest. Well, Cucumber, you have a question for you specifically from Kairos, asking what are the best Green Lantern stories to read as an introduction to the character?
All right.
Superman 1.
Superman 1.
Here's the thing. You want to go, and if you want to be caught up and be able to participate in Green Lantern currently, the one to go and pick up is going to be Jeff Johns' run that starts with Green Lantern Rebirth, and read that all the way through. Follow all of that into Blackest Day, or sorry, darkest night and brightest day, and then you're good. There we go. Because that brings you into the spectrum splitting, and it introduces you to all of the different cores, so all the different colors and all that stuff. So it's a good way to get caught up on the modern Green Lantern, and that was the one that really got me into that character. Because before that, I was like, oh, he's cool, he's green. And then you start reading it, and you're like, Hal Jordan is a fucking hero.
At first, you just liked him because he was green like you. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a different type of green, I guess. So it's not to assume that all people that are green know each other.
Yeah.
That's very racist. Yes, John. Sorry.
Do we have any recommendations for those of you who don't want to read Green Lantern?
Ooh, interesting.
Like specifically, don't want to read it.
I don't know,
stay
Cucumber.
inside
Can you
and close your eyes?
Ooh, rough. You know what? I do not read enough comic books. I've read like 5 or 6 of them because I did not grow up with them. So I don't have any suggestions. I'm more of a nerd about being nerdy, if that makes any sense. But yeah, in the chat, if you have any suggestions as of comic books that Chunk should read that aren't Green Lantern and have nothing to do with Green Lantern, let us know, and we'll get those suggestions out to the world.
Chunk should read Bazooka Joe. I think that's about his speed.
Yeah, I like the small bites.
Yeah, and you get to chew bubblegum while you read it.
Bubblegum, yeah.
Exactly. All right, now we do have a little bit more about superheroes. Now we've been talking a lot about DC stuff, about Superman and Green Lantern.
Nice.
Wolver Connie wanted to know, both of you, what is your favorite Marvel superhero?
Ooh, I can go with good old Spidey-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah. All right, Cucumber. I like it.
I'm a big fan of Nova.
Nova. That's a good one. You don't hear a lot about Nova anymore. With the movies out. What?
Tell me about Nova. Give me like a paragraph synopsis about Nova.
Yeah,
I really don't know much about him.
Well, he's like they destroyed his land, his peoples or something, and then now he's kind of a protector of the universe.
Okay, so he killed people and now he protects everybody.
Sounds a lot like Green Lantern, if you ask me.
He's part of the Nova Corps, a group of
people. Like the Green Lantern Corps. Cool. Go on.
It's you know what? He is kind of like the Green Lantern, except without the stupid powers.
What are Nova's
Doesn't he
powers?
blast energy from himself?
Yeah, but
like the Green Lantern?
He doesn't make stupid shapes out of things.
Right. So he's not in any way creative in his fighting ability. He just blasts things. He has a gun pointed at an enemy.
Do you think I need creativity when I blast things? I'm a blasting kind of blasting kind of guy.
Are you now?
Creative with that stuff.
So then you would like the character Kilowog in Green Lantern because he doesn't make fancy constructs. He just fires one giant pillar of energy.
I might.
Wow.
See, you would like Green Lantern. There's a Green Lantern for everybody.
You can tell Cucumber really loves Green Lantern when he bypasses a sex joke to talk more about Green Lantern. I like that's a good sign of fan.
Holy shit, that's a good point.
Yeah, you completely bypassed the blasting joke and went right for more Green Lantern.
Wow.
Wow, I think we might be seeing another side of you.
I'm mature.
Well,
Maybe
we wouldn't go that far.
Green Lantern.
You can't. Oh.
Maybe. I said maybe.
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 I'll read them to you. Just get in.
There you go. There's probably another sex joke in there too. But anyways, so if you could, here's my question then. Speaking of superhero movies, if you could make a focused movie like Iron Man or Thor on any comic book hero or villain besides Green Lantern, because it's already done.
Yeah.
What would you make
one that hasn't been done?
Yeah, one that hasn't been done. Sure, I guess I should preface that. Yeah.
Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
And I would want it shot like a noir because his human alter ego is a detective, right? So he's out there solving crimes, beat cops. So you shoot it kind of like The Spirit, except if it wasn't shitty. And with actually not anything like The Spirit at all, as a matter of fact. Forget that. But so a noir look, but then have the superhero stuff be secondary. Like he's just trying really hard to fit in and be John Jones, and then some supernatural thing happens, so he has to go and do his alien business and go fuck shit up. But I really want it to be like fucking so pretty. Like in my head, it's directed by oh god,
I know that
name. Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
because I want
like
it to be a
that.
patient movie. I wouldn't want it to be like straight to the action. Mm-mm.
Right. Get some substance in there as far as characterization and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Get to know what's going on. I like it. What about you, Chunk? If you could make a
This whole time I was trying to think of something and I couldn't think of anything.
Really?
That's a deep question.
Yeah. Would you want to see a Nova movie?
I would. I just want to see Nova in a movie.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
got
think
so close.
Yeah, we did. And it didn't happen.
Oh man. Do you think Nova would make a good like solo movie? Because there's some super comic book people that are maybe I don't want to see a whole movie.
I think so.
About.
He's fun. He's like
What about
Spidey
like
and
Blue Beetle?
Okay. Blue Beetle. I don't know Blue Beetle. Who's Blue Beetle?
He's in the DC universe. He's like bonded with, depending on what version, it's either like a cybernetic scarab or like an ancient scarab or whatever. Basically, it's another entity that bonds with his body, and when he's in danger, when he's ready to fight, it like puts armor. It gives him like Mega Man blasters and shit.
Ooh.
But he's like a kid, so it's super fun. It's kind of got the same humor balance as, you remember Greatest American Hero?
Yeah.
Where it's like he doesn't really know how to use the suit. The suit kind of more uses him. It's one of those types of situations.
All right.
Fun.
I like that. Do you guys, I don't know why that reminded me. Do you guys remember the movie Star Kid?
Yeah.
Where the kid like finds a spacesuit in like a junkyard or
Oh
something?
yeah.
And then like he's trying to figure out how to use it, but it's like a sentient thing, like and he let the like faces on the inside, and it like makes like emotions and talks to him on the. It was the weirdest thing. I can't imagine like being in like an Iron Man type suit where there's another face right in front of you that talks to you.
I'd kiss it all the time. It would be so
would you?
tiring. Yeah.
It'd be so tiring. Yeah, you wouldn't get anything done. You just stay in that junkyard all
Make
night.
out with my suit all day.
Yo.
You don't like that, Chunk?
No, that's gross.
What would you do if you had a super suit like that?
I'd bring it on dates to impress the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, check us out.
Nice.
And then she's a smoldering corpse on the other side of the table.
No, that was me putting on the suit.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
The sounds all sound the same.
Yeah.
You know? We don't have a Foley team, so everything
No,
is.
so I'm just making up as I go. But yeah.
I like it. What comic book character would you not want to see in a movie? Like, what would you just be like, no, I don't need that ruined for me?
But aside from the Green Lantern, okay.
Well, it's done though.
I don't want to see weird, sexy Lobo. That pissed me off. The comics with the New 52 made Lobo like this skinny, hot, like punk hipster kind of guy.
Uh-huh.
It was stupid. Like, I love Lobo being this big fucking boss ass, beer swilling, like, you know, he's a fucking redneck in space. And there's like, let's make him pretty. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's make him pretty.
Yeah, I don't want to see that version of Lobo. I would love to see a Lobo movie though.
You know what I didn't like either? That new 52 Superman where he's kind of a dick and he like doesn't have the powers.
Asshole.
And he wears jeans.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? That's not Superman.
So much of the New 52 was garbage, man.
That's what I keep hearing.
A couple of
But
things
some of it
were
was
good.
great.
Yeah,
and
the
it
Batman
sucks.
stuff was good.
Yeah,
the Owl stuff, Court of Owl stuff was really good.
The Penguin 6-part issue was fantastic. I've never given a shit about the Penguin. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, it's ironic because we're going to be doing a quiz later about Danny DeVito, so that's going to be great. I'm glad you, I like talking about, you know, what we would see in movies, you know, like breaking things down and completely redoing something. There was a question, Cucumber, about the Green Lantern that I just passed by, and I don't know where it is.
That's okay.
It was...
Just call this the Green Lantern Hour.
Yeah.
No.
Get Jeff Johns on the show. It'd be great.
Oh, yeah. Tiger on 31 wanted to know if you agree with Ryan Reynolds that they should have done a better job on the Green Lantern movie.
Yes, I think everyone agrees they should have done a better job with the Green Lantern movie.
Yeah.
But I still will say, like, Reynolds, as much shit as people give him for that film, it's like he played the script he was given.
Yeah.
I still think he's great casting for Hal Jordan. A lot of people disagree, but I think he would have been fine. He can pull off the humor, and he's got the chops to do the rest of it. But it's just that they made 5 different movies in one because they couldn't decide what kind they wanted to make. And they're like,
Yeah.
let's just jump to the ultimate villain at the end of the first introductory film, and also do the Sinestro like subplot. It's like, what the fuck you guys are drowning in villains and conflict for no reason. The first 7 minutes were perfect. The whole opening, everything on Oa, like Tomar Ray, fucking all that shit was perfect. And then they just kept going.
Yeah, they skipped so many things that were important. Like they never talked about how their relationship started, as far as him and Blake Lively's character and
Carol
what's his
Ferris.
face? What? Yeah, and then but yeah, they never talked about like, because they clearly know each other, but they never show them like getting to know, and they don't talk about that in the past. Like it's just like assumed, and then they're at that party together, and there's like this tension. You're like, what the hell is this? Like they didn't earn this at all.
Yes, exactly.
And then they showed his dad dying like 1,000,000 times. And you're like, we get it. His dad is dead. You didn't have to show us the damn plane exploding 5 times.
It was an expensive explosion, okay?
Apparently. They had to get as many angles.
You bored, Chunk? You bored?
What?
We're talking crap about Green Lantern. I thought you'd be into this.
Nah.
Okay, that's fair. We'll move on from Green Lantern. How's that?
That sounds perfect.
Okay. Twin Angela asked if you guys had made superhero suits for a game at Hyper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made
did.
villain suits. Yes,
But,
we were super villains.
Yeah, but the majority of that costume was very temporary.
Very temporary.
Yeah. I still have my mask, but I definitely destroyed the suit. I kind of sewed myself into it, quite literally.
Oh. Like a Catwoman style?
Yeah. It was cool. I had dope shoulder pads. I had an evil mask.
Nice.
Like I drew abs on or something. I don't remember what I did.
I didn't see that. You'll have to send me those pictures, Cucumber, so I can see
sure.
how you look.
I just went into my craft box and glued things to myself.
Nice.
And
If you could, good.
Sorry, go on.
No, please, Cucumber.
I was gonna say if you Google or GIF search whatever like cucumber evil, I think it shows up.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, doing an evil laugh.
For science.
Science.
But so speaking of superheroes, you made villain suits. If you could make or design a superhero suit for yourself, what would it look like?
Jetpack for sure.
Jetpack for sure. Okay.
Jetpack for sure. You have to fly, and then like a cool Iron Man like thing over my eyes, so I could like access information.
Oh, I like that. Cool.
Yeah.
Definitely need a HUD for sure.
Yeah.
I think I also need snarky AI.
Yeah.
Somebody to talk to while I'm out working the beat.
Like it.
And a utility belt with snacks.
Yes.
They never show superheroes eating, but they're working hard, and I'm sure they need snacks throughout their adventures.
That's true. Now
my
here's
suit would. Oh.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say my suit would function like a still suit from Dune. So if all my sweat and pee and poop gets like all dehydrated and turns itself filtered into drinking water, so I can continue my entire I could go for days without having to stop.
Yeah. That sounds gross. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't go on board with that.
Me neither.
That sounds bad.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah. Do you do that already? Do you drink your pee and poop?
Do you poop
Oh,
yourself
but
a lot?
I dream for the day where I can safely do so. No, it's filtered. It's filtered.
It's filtered?
In the same way that we all drink dinosaur pee, it's completely clean. Read the book or watch the movie at the end of the year.
Shameless plug for a movie you're not involved in.
Oh no. Well, I'm involved. They own my soul. I'm so excited.
That's fair. Okay, now here's the other part of that question. Every super suit needs a method in which you put it on. So how would it be? Would it be like an Iron Man style where it comes out of a wristwatch, or would it be a quick change off camera kind of thing, like Superman in a telephone booth?
Mine would be the same 34-second montage every night. I need the ceremony of strapping all that shit to myself. I think that is part of the
Piece
job.
by piece.
Yeah, it's like the Batman Forever style. Like,
Yeah.
whoosh.
I like it.
Yeah, I want to Wonder Woman it. I'm just gonna spin around in circles.
And it opens up.
Yeah, and then it opens up and it goes.
I like it. And then you're there.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I like the telephone booth approach, like Superman. I think, but I don't want to use a telephone booth. I want to use something weird. Like I have to get into somebody, like a car that somebody else like just parked in or something.
Someone else's occupied car.
Yeah, like,
You'd be like, don't look at me.
I'll be fine. That's what they see on the inside, but everybody else on the outside just sees me go in one door and then out another door, and I'm there. Exactly. Let's see. All right. Well, it looks like it's all for superhero stuff. But before we move on from that, I do want to move on to the segment that I want to call "Let's Let the Internet Dictate Our Personality Types," which is a really long and working title. But what we're going to do, I found this wonderful BuzzFeed article from almost 2 years ago, or like a year and a half ago, that says, we know which Danny DeVito character you are most likely. Sorry, let me see that again. We know which Danny DeVito character you're most like based on these 7 questions. So we're going to go one at a time. And I'm going to ask you all, I'll give you the question and the answers, and then we'll see which Danny DeVito character. You could be Penguin Cucumber, you never know.
Yes, I'll find all the faces.
I did get Penguin last night when I tested this, so let's see. Let's go with Cucumber first then. Pick a career: politician, entrepreneur, teacher, business owner, activist, and inventor.
Oh, wee.
I'll give it to you again. Politician, entrepreneur, teacher, business owner, activist, and inventor. Entrepreneur. All right. Now, choose a Disney character: Pumbaa, the Mad Hatter, Mulan, Anger, the Beast, Governor Ratcliffe.
Anger.
All right, that makes sense. Choose a celebrity: Bill Murray, Oprah Winfrey, Will Smith, Jason Sudeikis, Steve Jobs, Taylor Swift.
Bill Murray.
It's a good choice. Choose a Nintendo character: Wario, Monty Mole, King K. Rool, Epona, Beetle, and King DTD.
Epona.
Nice. Pick a Marvel character: the Vulture, the Grandmaster, the Hulk, Justin Hammer, Doctor Strange, or Rocket Raccoon.
Ooh-wee.
There's some weird ones.
Hulk, I suppose.
Hulk, all right. Now this is the ones that threw me off, because I don't know a lot about some of these DC characters, but choose a DC character: Lex Luthor, Swamp Thing, Killer Croc, Etrigan the Demon.
Etrigan, I don't care about any other option.
Atrocitus and Black Canary were the other 2.
Oh, fuck. Atrocitus is the Red Lantern.
Yeah.
It's all about rage and anger, but Etrigan's too fucking cool, so we're gonna go with Etrigan.
Etrigan the Demon, all right.
Yeah,
and then the last but not least, choose a TV show: Curb Your Enthusiasm, Rick and Morty, The Simpsons, Community, The Golden Girls, and Seinfeld.
What? I'm sorry, can I hear those one more time?
Curb Your Enthusiasm, Rick and Morty, The Simpsons, Community, The Golden Girls, and Seinfeld.
I guess Rick and Morty, because I would say Simpsons, except only like the first fucking 11 seasons or so.
Which is a lot still, but
it's still a lot. But yeah, Rick and Morty, I think is
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You got Mr. Swackhammer.
What the fuck?
He was the villain in Space Jam.
Oh my gosh.
Big guy.
I never knew his name.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That was Danny DeVito?
Yeah, he was the guy. He was the head of Moron Mountain.
Oh.
The customer is always right.
Right.
He's that guy. The big fucking cigar.
That's right, the big cigar. Yeah. So you are Mr. Swackhammer. That's Danny DeVito character. Let's refresh this now, and Chunk, it'll be your turn.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Here we go. Hopefully you were listening and not, something. That's what I thought. So pick a career:
Listen.
politician, entrepreneur. What?
Inventor.
Oh, you already picked. You did. You were listening. Look at you.
You found the page, didn't you?
No, only for a little bit. I remember the first couple, and then I stopped listening.
Disney career: Pumbaa. I'm sorry, Disney career. Disney character. Disney career. Pumbaa, the Mad Hatter, Mulan, Anger, the Beast, Governor Ratcliffe.
Mulan, because she's cool.
I like it. Let's get down to business. Choose a celebrity: Bill Murray, Oprah Winfrey, Will Smith, Jason Sudeikis, Steve Jobs, Taylor Swift.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Techie, of course. Choose a Nintendo character. Wario, Monty Mole, King K. Rool, Epona, Beetle, King DDD.
I'm gonna go with Beetle. He's one of my faves.
All right.
Because
That's
it's weird.
interesting. It is weird. Pick a Marvel character. The Vulture, Grandmaster, the Hulk, Justin Hammer, Doctor Strange.
Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
Charge.
Nice. You gotta go with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, specifically that version.
He looked great in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a DC character. Lex Luthor, Swamp Thing, Killer Croc, Etrigan the Demon, Atrocitus, and Black Canary.
Ooh, Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing, nice.
Nice. He was my B.
Was he? Oh, your B choice? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking like B as like Bay. Like he was your thing, you know, like you had a thing with Swamp Thing.
So long ago. I didn't really think about
Yeah,
it.
we'll get into the details for that on another
Those
episode.
vines can get anywhere, boyo.
There's videos about that online. In comics and stuff.
T-Bone.
And then choose a TV show chunk. Curb Your Enthusiasm, Rick and Morty, The Simpsons, Community, The Golden Girls, and
Golden
Seinfeld.
Girls every day, all day.
All right. You are. We should just do an episode where Chunk and Cucumber sing TV show themes. That'd be great.
Okay.
So you got Herb Powell
Who's that?
from The Simpsons, the CEO of Powell Motors.
He's his brother.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Homer's brother.
Wait, that was Danny DeVito as well?
Yes.
Apparently.
His name right.
It's
Oh.
Danny DeVito.
That's weird. I had no idea.
He sounds like Danny DeVito always.
Danny DeVito always sounds like Danny DeVito.
It's been a while.
He doesn't do a lot of voices. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Like I said, I got Penguin last night, so I won't do it again to save time. But you guys discovered which Danny DeVito character you are. So
You
congratulations.
have that quiz. You could put it in
Thank
the
you.
chat so everyone else can find out what their Danny DeVito character is.
Absolutely. I will. You know what? I don't know if I can send it. But it's on it because I'm on my iPad. But we will put that in the chat as soon as possible. And I can get that to you all. But yeah, let us know when you do it.
Do-do.
I said do. When you do it, let us know what you get, and we can compare you all to what we got. Let us know if you got anything weird, and that you're confused about, or you don't know who they are. I'd love to find out a little bit more. Where is that? There we go. I bookmarked it. I'm going to send it. But there we go. So now, speaking of movies, Danny DeVito, I mean, we weren't really talking. Anyways, movies. One question I had for y'all is, what is your favorite remake of a movie? There's some of them out there. There's some of them that a lot of people don't know necessarily that are remakes. Like Homeward Bound is actually a remake from a really old Disney movie. But yeah, how about you? What do you think? Can you think of a favorite remake?
It's a good remake.
Yeah, most
I'm going to
remakes aren't
preemptively say Dune, but
Before it
let me
actually
think
comes
of
out.
one that's actually out. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, there's some of them out
Oh,
there.
you know what?
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that is a remake. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people don't think about that because we only see like if there's like one of them that wasn't very well known, we only see the big one, the new one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like in the case of Spider-Man, there's like a bunch of remakes, but they're not really remakes. They're just new stories of the same character.
Reboots.
That's right. Reboots different than remake. You're right.
Yeah, I really don't think that. I think they're all fucking remakes. It's
It's
just they
fair.
want a new word so they
Yeah.
don't feel like assholes.
Yeah. I saw what did I watch? Oh no, it was Kevin Smith. I went to see him live at the Improv, and he was talking about it was before the Jay and Silent Bob reboot came out, and he was talking about how he wanted to make a movie that was a reboot and a remake and a sequel all at the same time, and that's what kind of spawned that idea is he wanted to do a movie that was making fun of all three while being all three at the same time. Which I haven't seen it yet. I need to watch it.
And this was Clerks 2?
No, Jay and Silent Bob reboot. It just came out recently.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah,
it's being made. I had no idea it was done.
Yeah, they did. They didn't do a wide release. It was they were doing like a road show where they're traveling with it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. They had like almost everybody came back, plus countless more people, and they have a much bigger budget, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically this. The idea is that for those of you that haven't seen Jay and Silent Bob, the first one, they find out that Hollywood wants to make a movie about their characters that they made up, Blunt Man and Chronic, and they go to Hollywood to stop them making that movie. And then the second one is them finding out that Hollywood is making a sequel or a reboot of that movie. So they have to go back to Hollywood to stop the reboot while the movie is a reboot. And they like get a lot of the same situations and stuff. And it's really, really ridiculous. It makes fun of himself a lot again, but I've seen clips and stuff, but I haven't seen the whole thing. Anyways, that's reboots. If you could remake a movie, any movie, how would you? What would you remake, and like, what would you change about it?
I would remake the Hobbit trilogy. I would not bring Peter Jackson back. I would force Guillermo del Toro to sit down and direct the fucking movies he agreed to direct, and then I would love to see his Hobbits. Like more than anything, I was so looking forward to it. And he's like, "Nah, I'm busy."
Yeah, I feel like he's been doing that with a lot of things, like the Haunted Mansion movie and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They just kind of like it got pushed to the side. But what about you, Chunk? What would you remake?
Well, I just had it in my mind. What did I say? Fuck.
I don't know.
I got distracted. Come back to me.
Okay. We have
in the meantime, somebody in the chat mentioned a couple other Rogue Jedi mentioned that the remake of Judge Dredd was awesome, and I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen that.
They say Rob Vegas says Cats was a good remake. Get out. And they mentioned Ocean's 11 and Italian Job, which I also agree. Those were both all.
Yeah. That's another one that you forget is a remake, especially Ocean's 11, because it was such a big release and it had so many big names in it. You forget that the Rat Pack was in the original, you know?
I remember now.
You remember now? What is it, John?
Yeah. I want to see a remake of Henry Cavill Superman movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you keep Henry Cavill as Superman, or would you
I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I just need
he's
him not to be all broody and like angry and stuff.
So change the writing then?
Yeah.
I agree. As much as I give Superman shit, I like a happy Superman.
Yeah.
That's kind of his job. We have Batman for the other shit.
Yeah.
That's true. I like that. I like it. If you Chunk and Cucumber. So Chunk, this is Superman for you, and then Cucumber, Green Lantern for you. If you could have any director direct a movie about Superman and Green Lantern respectively, who would you have direct those movies?
Oh.
Ooh, wee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh man.
I don't know a lot of directors, so I'm okay with you picking like some of the big names that we all know. That's fine, but you don't need to go into the dig deep or anything.
I want Taika Waititi to make my Green Lantern movie, but it'll be a Green Lantern core movie. So not an origin story, already established. We know who everybody is. I want him to make a Green Lantern core movie because there's lots of humor of all the different spectrums working together, and I want him to focus on that and those relationships specifically.
I'd love to see a Green Lantern core movie.
Yeah. I'd love to see that Superman movie be remade by Dennis Bellevue.
Okay, nice. Because
I really liked the look of the first Man of Steel movie because I thought it was very pretty, and so Dennis Bellevue has that cool like style, and I would like to see that in a Superman movie.
I like that a lot. I was just thinking, Cucumber just reminded me. What's it called? I want to see a Green Lantern core movie with all of the Green Lantern, the Earth Green Lanterns in the same movie. Hal Jordan, Stewart, and you know what I mean? Like get them all
Guy
together.
Gardner, Hal
Gardner. I feel like that'd be fun.
5 other people. They keep making fucking Earth.
Is there more now?
There's too many. Someone else. I don't mind them existing, but the other guys have to die first. Like kill them off. Fair. I'm fine. But it's like the idea is there's supposed to be one person from this planet in control of this sector. Like from this sector, you control this sector. And all of a sudden we got like 5 or 6. That is that is a complete misguidance of the usage of the Green Lantern power. That is like power that should be elsewhere in the universe. They're like, yeah, this is all concentrated on Earth.
That does sound like humans, though. We're like, no, we want all the power. That's fine. Environment, nah, we want it all.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Yeah, we do suck. Sorry.
Hardliner picked a good remake. He says, I want to see a remake of Howard the Duck.
Ooh,
I see that.
Yeah, I feel like Taika would also do a great job with Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah,
he would kill it.
Let's put him on that.
I still want a practical duck, though. I want like a Studio ADI duck.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Although, I mean, if we leave it up to Marvel, they probably won't.
Nah. They'll build like $1 million puppet and then paint over it, as is their way.
Oh, they should do it like Where the Wild Things Are.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They had like a costume thing, and then they CG'd the face. I like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I could see that happening. I want to see movies like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was always one of my favorites because they were so real. Mm-hmm. Like it didn't look like any kind of CGI. Like even not today, like a lot of CGI you could still tell it's not real. Mm-hmm. You know, like but like it's something like TMNT where like it was all practical costuming and like it just looked like that's what they were these turtles and it was amazing.
Apparently the rumor says that they're working on a new Turtles reboot with practical turtles.
I heard that like a little while ago.
Yeah, and the two producers who were working on it accidentally said something about it.
Oh really? So
yeah,
it's like confirmed?
They were like at a red carpet event, and they were like, "Oh yeah, because we started work on the new Turtles reboot." And the other guy was like, "Are we supposed to talk about that?" And he goes, "Oh, I don't know."
I don't know.
And that was it. So there's some work is happening.
I hope so, because I loved those. I mean, I love them, even the bad one. But you don't like 2?
No, 3.
Oh,
3
3
is the bad one.
3 is really bad.
3 is really bad.
Yeah.
2 is fine.
2 is fine. It's not as good, but it's fine.
Yeah. Now that we're back at like comic book stuff, we did a couple more come in. Red Rim Queen wanted to know what about sidekicks? Which sidekick would you choose to be your own?
Dick Grayson.
Oh, nice.
First Robin, best Robin, and also Kick-Ass's Nightwing.
Yeah.
And an excellent detective in his own right.
Very good. And his name is Dick, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Anyways, Junk.
I would take a regular superhero and make him my own sidekick, like Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because then I wouldn't have to do anything. I just cradle on him, and he would carry me, and everywhere.
So would you be the sidekick, or would he be the sidekick?
No, because I'd still be in charge.
Oh, okay.
But he would be my sidekick, because I'd make him do all the work.
So you're like the brains of the operation.
Yeah. Oh, I could ride on him on his back, and I could just tell him what to do, like Master Blaster.
Okay. I like it a lot. I'd probably pick some wisecracking such like somebody that doesn't really have a lot of great powers, but just somebody that'll be entertaining.
Like Booster Gold?
Sure. I don't even know who that is.
Time traveling asshole. I love him.
That's
another good movie that needs to be made. We need like a Nathan Fillion Booster Gold movie. It might be a little old now, but somebody with his same kind of humor.
Okay, like a Nathan Fillion type. Who? Mm-hmm. Who would that be? Like, how young is this Booster? Like, is he like?
He looks like like late 20s, early 30s, something like that.
Younger.
Like super blonde, super cheeseball looking. Like he's awesome.
Okay.
One of the best episodes of the Justice League cartoons also is the one that focuses on him because he's been like given crowd control. And he's pissy about it the whole time. He ends up saving the day and everything, and everyone still thinks he's Green Lantern. No one knows who Booster Gold is.
What about Joel McHale?
Joel McHale. He's from
Community, yeah.
Community, yeah.
I feel like he's got a little bit of a Nathan Fillion like douchebaggy kind of. Not that they're douchebags, but that they could play it very well.
Was good.
Maybe it'll work. I don't know.
Yeah, he'd be good.
Cute.
I like him.
I lost the question I was going to ask, and it's gone now.
Ew, Rob Vegas says Adam Sandler is Booster Gold coming 2021.
Oh my gosh.
No. No.
Wow.
So yeah, to quote our friend Brian, no.
No. We have some. No, we're going to transition out of movies for a second. We got some personal questions that we have questions for you.
Oh no!
Hi.
Not like that. They're much simpler personal questions. Like, oh my God, Tello Potato Pony. That is quite the word. So asked, how many pairs of shoes do you each own?
I got 3.
3. Nice.
Yep.
Just
3
the
shoes,
one.
3
Wear,
pairs.
dress wear, and then athletic wear.
Nice.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Mhm.
All purpose.
Yeah.
What do they look like? Can you describe them to us?
The little red sneakers
Ah,
to match the vest.
nice. Just the one pair. That's all you need, really.
That's all you need.
know?
Why do you need more?
Exactly. Especially
Yeah.
now. What are we doing?
Yeah, I can wear a suit with sneakers. I can wear regular clothes with sneakers. That's fine.
I like it. I like it. And again, a little personal. How tall are you? Both of you. Huh?
Tall enough.
And yeah, enough.
Enough?
Yeah,
That was a
Taller
question
than Chunk.
yeah.
from the same from
Shorter than
Tell the
Ryan.
Potato Pony.
I'm really good crotch height to some people.
Hey, that's very helpful depending on what the
What you
situation
doing?
is.
Yeah,
Never throw
Sometimes
out your
not.
back that way.
yeah.
That's right.
Stand up straight.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
I know you both like playing D&D.
Mhm.
But you've played with various people. You've had a lot of people play with you. We had a Tiger on Tiger on 31 wanted to know some other felted friends that you may or may not be familiar with. I'm not going to assume you know them just because you're felted, but
Good.
he was asking if you would rather play D&D with Peanut or Jose the Jalapeno on a stick.
I would play with Peanut.
Peanut. Yeah, peanut.
Why Peanut?
Because
'Cause,
Jose
Jose-
always just goes back to the on a stick
Yeah.
thing, and that would get old over a 3-hour session.
He's kind
I
of
would
a
say.
one note kind of guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does tend to talk about that. It's like a a comedian who has a very obvious thing that's like that's with them, like me being short or something like that, and they just play that same joke over and over and over again.
I mean, it is my favorite thing to do, but I don't
That's
like
fair.
other people watching do it.
Yeah, but you don't do it that long. It's fine. It's in
Well,
bursts is good.
I do it to piss off that guy.
That's fair.
So there's a reason for it.
There is a reason for it. Let us know any more questions you have. By the way, we have a few of them coming in, but please feel free.
I would love to play with what's that guy's name? The old guy.
Walter?
Walter.
Yeah. I would
Walter.
play with
Walter.
Walter would be fun. He probably wouldn't understand it at first.
Mm-mm.
He would be the DM. Oh,
yeah.
show. I would play in his game.
You guys
So
can't
good.
see Ryan right now, but his face lit up when when that idea came out. Yeah, that'd be fun to see to have Walter as a DM.
See, he's also shirtless, which is weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know.
At least he put his ass tattoo away. For those of you that remember from last week, look at that. Ongoing jokes. We're becoming a thing now. This is great. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, we have another question about Howard the Duck. I'm always up for a Howard the Duck question. Tell a Potato Pony also asked, do you guys like the new MCU design for Howard the Duck from the movies at the end, from the end credits?
I
Yes,
do.
however,
I think it's
build him.
cool.
Build him
Yeah.
practically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the design because he looks like the comics. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was a really good design. I agree. I think it'd be more effective as a puppet, but
And
as,
do we like Seth Green as the voice?
do
sure.
we like? Yeah, I didn't
don't
even
have a
notice it
voice
was
in my
Seth
head
Green.
for Howard.
You don't?
Not really.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a stereotypical kind of like,
Scruffy, yeah.
yeah.
Danny
Scruffy.
DeVito. As
Hey.
Howard the Duck.
That'd be kind of funny. I feel like
that?
Danny
He didn't get
DeVito's.
to be Detective Pikachu, so
Were they gonna have him be Detective Pikachu?
People
that
wanted
was what
him
the
to be.
fans wanted for a long time.
Oh, I feel like that'd be a totally different movie if Danny DeVito was Detective
So
Pikachu.
good.
He wouldn't. Yeah. Oh God, I can't even imagine. They should have put him as like it wouldn't have been able to work because he can't do it. But like if there was another Pokemon that could talk, make him be like the sidekick or like the friend of Pikachu, just some quirky punchy guy, like a Squirtle or something. just making bad jokes and being inappropriate. I think it'd be funny. Ooh, Dexter asked a good question. Here we go. You are stuck on a deserted island. Who eats who first?
Trick question. If I'm on a deserted island, there's nobody else with me.
Ooh. Vexper, Cucumber got you there. Okay. If you were both stuck on an island with just the two of you on it.
Oh,
I would
Who eats
totally
who
eat
first?
Chunk first.
probably.
Yeah.
Like,
Although
we
I
would
wouldn't-
still be unpacking, and I would be gnawing on
Yeah.
his legs, I think.
Stop it. Cucumber, stop. Get off me.
But I definitely also would not have a problem eating Cucumber.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think Chunk would be a little bit more difficult for you because you have a lot of hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll boil right off. You just
That's
gotta-
fair.
Yeah, as long as you boil me first, that'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
I imagine Cucumber being really like meaty and gamey though.
Yeah, I'm stringy as fuck.
Yeah,
It's all
I'm not-
tender,
Yeah.
man.
I wouldn't enjoy it.
No,
No.
but it's a necessary.
Chunk would be delicious.
Yeah. Plus, you'd be like no fat. It'd just be muscle, just be protein. And I think have you ever heard of people who only eat rabbits, like in the wilderness, would die because they get protein poisoning?
No,
Yeah, because you need a little fat as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I would probably die from eating Cucumber because there's no fat on him.
That's true. But he's lean.
Right.
You know, he's good. He's lean in
He's a-
small, just a little bit of it.
Little
You know,
bit
you
doses, yeah.
can't- yeah.
I'm a good stew meat.
Yeah.
Good stew meat. I like that. Good stew meat. Oh man, I had a question and now I lost it.
What part of me would you eat first?
Ooh,
Your hams, boy.
That's good.
that's good.
I'd
Oh,
eat your
man.
face, so I wouldn't have to keep looking at it.
Shit.
that's dark. Oh man. I had a question that came in my head and I lost it. I hate when this happens. I don't remember what we were talking about. Anyways, shoot, that's really upsetting. Okay, so I'd like to go now. Now that we're hitting close to an hour, I'd like to transition to that segment that we did last time, the this or that or would you rather. I'm having trouble figuring out which one to call it. So let me know what you like better. This or that is probably easier, but we have a few that people have put up already, so I'm going to start with those. Arsenal Roy 2K asked, would you rather only have to fart once a year, but it's for an hour and has to be in a room with all your loved ones, or have a perfect singing voice, but all your body hair grows a foot with every song?
Ew. I'm gonna go with
Well,
the farts.
Yeah, I mean, that's just
Yeah.
an hour of my time,
Yeah.
and I can explain everything
Yeah.
after. So,
And if
listen,
they're my loved ones, they're gonna understand.
yeah.
That's very fair.
Biology, babies.
Listen, would you preempt it or would you just do it?
I would do it first, and then I would explain it. I would make them suffer first,
The
Yeah.
whole
and then
hour?
explain it.
Yeah, maybe point at a couple of people. Like, was it you? What was it you? Was it you?
That's true. You really could orchestrate it to like you really point it at somebody else.
Just kind of walk around in circles so they can't spot you.
Yeah. I feel like they would hear it, unless it's silent but deadly.
Yeah, you could cough real loud.
For the whole hour.
Yeah.
It's just the corona. Don't worry. It's not farting.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's bad. Let's see. We had another one here. Okay, so this is not necessarily a would you? We'll get back to this question. Actually, how's that? Trying to scroll through. I should have organized this a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Would you rather have to read aloud every word you read, or sing everything you say out loud? Does that make sense?
Yeah, sing everything I say, because there's lots of things I read that I think no one else needs to know that I'm reading.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the reading. I don't think I would want to make everybody. I'd be real annoying if I was gonna sing everything I was gonna say.
That's fair. But what if you get like an email from your doctor that is in regards to like a rash that you got?
Well, I could just go in the bathroom and then
And just read it out loud. in there.
yeah, I'd be very careful. I'd have to plan ahead a lot.
Ah, I see.
Because you know how you sometimes you just read something, you just passing by, you're like, oh, what's that say?
Yeah,
I would have to real hard try not to read things out loud.
Oh, okay. I like that. Oh shoot, I lost that one. There we go. Would you rather be unable to move your body every time it rains, or not be able to stop moving while the sun is out?
The first one.
First one.
Yeah, it never rains over here.
Yeah.
Fair. That's not a good question for Southern California, right?
And if it was raining, I go sit myself in a chair and just watch the rain.
Oh,
it's just that.
That's nice.
Like that.
I like that, Chunk. Just like that. Make sure you're inside though, otherwise your mouth's going to fill with it.
Yeah, I sit on the
Oh
porch.
my gosh, you can drown. That'd be terrifying. Like taking out the garbage, you're like, "Oh, it's raining."
Oh no!
Find your body.
Just stuck there.
It's stiff.
Oh look, it's a bird bath. Oh no, that's not a bird bath. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. Would you rather have all dogs try to attack you when they see you, or all birds try to attack you when they see you?
Birds.
Birds?
Yeah.
Okay,
I have a weight advantage against birds.
Yeah.
that's true. But it
Unless
doesn't say
they're
what
geese.
kind of birds
Yeah.
or what kind of
they're
dogs.
geese. We're out, man.
Yeah, geese, you're done.
That's true. Or an ostrich or an emu.
Yeah.
Or even just eagles, like, or hawks.
Oh, we're perfect eagle height.
Yeah, that's true. Just
They'll get
We don't weigh
protein
a lot.
poisoning from me though.
Yeah.
that's right.
We don't weigh a lot, so it'd be easy to carry off.
That's true. It's true. A couple sparrows could just lift you up, you know. African swallows, laden swallows. Let's see.
So does cucumber.
Almost.
Almost. Okay,
Like,
we're going
I
after.
heard the word. I say joke now.
That's how that works, right?
We get a little loopy after an hour.
Somebody told me not to filter myself. Just say what's in your head.
That's right.
Aw, that's nice.
Would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions, or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
Yeah, colors.
Tattoos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I don't want to know what people know what I'm doing.
So wear long sleeves.
So
Oh, you know what? I have hair. I have
That's
hair.
true.
It wouldn't matter. It would cover it anyways.
what if it makes your hair fall out whenever the tattoos come out?
That'd be awesome. All the junk running around.
Yeah.
He's like a chinchilla. You realize his skull is like way deep in there.
It's like
Yeah, my
Like
eyes
it.
are on little stalks.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a question we had earlier. I forgot to get back to that. Somebody wanted to know, Chunk, if you had health insurance to fix your eye eventually.
What's wrong with my eye?
It was Kit Sander asked if you have health insurance so you can fix your eye.
What's wrong with my eye? There's nothing wrong with my eye.
No, there's nothing wrong with it necessarily. It's, you know, I think it's more of a general question about eyes. Like, if you needed to fix your eye,
Oh, no.
do you? Yeah.
No, maybe cucumber should make his eyes not so far apart.
It helps me see farther away.
It's, you know what? It's a survival thing. You know, it's like how birds have eyes. You know, like he can see wider.
Oh,
You know.
because he's the prey. I need him in front.
I'm also
'cause I'm
part
the-
hunter, like a chameleon. They use them to hunt.
Oh.
You do. I like it. And you, Chunk, you just see very well.
Yeah.
That's anything on the left side of your
You're
body.
a lopsided freak, is what
You
he's
know,
saying.
you know, like your iPhone has the wide camera and the ultra wide camera.
Yeah,
That's me.
that's right.
Yeah.
I like
Regular
it.
view, widescreen, wide view.
Camera 1, camera 2, camera
Camera
1,
two.
camera 2.
Portrait and landscape.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm superior now.
That's right. You're more technologically advanced. You know, there's some questions in here that are pretty good. They're not would you rather, but they're definitely choices. Sarah White 42 asked, if you guys were Pinky and the Brain, who would be who?
Pinky.
The brain.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm
But I can
far
also
more
see it the other way.
dastardly by nature. My desire to rule the world is no secret.
That's very fair. I've seen your manifesto. It's quite good actually. It reads like a novel, like a fan fiction novel, but a novel nonetheless.
Yeah, it's kind of wordy. I would cut it down a little bit.
That's true. Well, when they make the movie adaptation, it'll be nice and short.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need an editor.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. You already picked the cast yourself. You put it in the intro to the book. I saw that. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if Ryan Reynolds could play Cucumber. I'm sorry, but
He can play anybody.
he probably could. That's not a lie. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We have from Tello Potato Pony. We have a question about remakes again. Bringing it back to the beginning of the episode. Now that remakes of old cartoons are being made, what do you want to see as a remake? They suggested personally that they would love Treasure Planet, Sinbad, and Journey to Atlantis with Danny DeVito.
Yikes. So are we limited to animated remakes? Like these are live action remakes of animation?
Of animated? Yeah, I guess
air
that's
quotes live action where it's like
CGI live action.
Own it for whatever
Yeah.
fucking reason. Okay.
Do you guys remember that? You know what I would love to see, like as a remake, like that, like a realistic remake. Did you guys watch that TV show where there's like little animals who run around in a spaceship and they're like solve problems? God, what is it called? It's from the 80s.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Star Trek? Muppet Babies? I don't know.
Watch.
They weren't in a spaceship though. Yeah, I don't know what it'd be. Animated remakes of old cartoons. I would love to see. It's not a movie, but I would love to see a remake of Gummy Bears,
Oh, that'd be cool.
like a CGI Gummy Bears remake.
Ooh. Black Cauldron. I think are they already doing that? Is that already
Are they?
happening? I don't
Are
know. I don't know.
I don't
I thought
know,
they
but
were.
that'd be a good one.
But if they're not, Black Cauldron.
Yeah,
Oh, show.
I think I like those old, Disney ones, like Sword in the Stone would be pretty cool. I think as a live action remake. I like that.
Oh, Shirt Tails. That's what it's called.
What is it?
Shirt Tails. You guys remember Shirt Tails?
I've heard the name, but I never saw it.
Yeah, they were like
Expert
little.
says Street Sharks.
Ooh, Street Sharks.
Ooh, Street Sharks. Oh, that was my jam. People, I bring that show up, and people always look at me like I'm crazy.
Did you ever see that video of young Vin Diesel selling the Street Shark toys? It was like an early gig that he had. He was like a teenager, and he was just like, yeah, and this is blah, 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 and he has got this kind of attack, blah, blah, blah. It's fantastic. Go on YouTube and find it.
Vin Diesel selling Street Sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Okay, that sounds amazing. I'm down.
It's before he started doing his man voice everywhere. It's like his normal speaking voice.
His normal speaking voice.
Tigeron says, I would love to see a live action Thundercats. I dig that.
Ooh, yeah, but not like they can't look like the cats in the new Cats movie.
No.
You know,
They gotta
it's
look
got to be
cool.
makeup
Mm-hmm.
and practical makeup effects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would totally be. Ooh, what's his name? Snarf.
Mm-hmm.
Snarf, snarf.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. I was gonna say.
Snarf, snarf.
He's less cute and more like sassy and
Scream every time he comes into a room.
Mm-hmm.
he's got a cigar for no reason, just and a flask that he pulls out of his fur. Oh man, Drunk Snarf would be great. Let's see. Ooh, would you rather be covered with hair or be completely bald except for a toupee?
Hair. Covered
Hey,
in hair.
fuck you, whoever asked that question.
That was from Tello Potato Pony with the hard-hitting questions.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, what?
It is.
Yeah, Cucumber didn't like it. What cartoon do you think would not work as a remake? I'm just thinking about that right now. As a live action, see what would be like too weird to have like live action.
Too weird?
Real monsters would be real weird.
Ooh,
Oh, I would love that.
that'd be
But,
like a horror movie.
Yeah.
What was that cartoon where the kids turn into cars?
What?
Remember that one? They like morph into cars. They're children. They're like teenagers, high schoolers, and they fucking turn into
What?
cars.
If you guys know what show this is, please let us know in the chat because I have
that.
no idea.
That show would make me vomit if they did that like live action. I would hate it.
That'd be pretty weird.
That's weird. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Remember.
I've never heard of that. I don't know. It's not Transformers, but
No,
Must be
no,
close.
like Human Child. stretches out and transforms into a car.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really scary anime show.
Yeah, and people get in him because he's a vehicle now.
Ew.
Yeah,
What if
everything
he turns
about
back
it is wrong.
What if he turns back into a kid while somebody's inside of him?
Pregnancy.
And that's how teen pregnancy started.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first, what is it called? 16 and
Vexper's
pregnant?
yelling at me. It's vampires, apparently.
Vampires?
I guess so.
What?
Wow.
Vampires. That is not what I expected that show to be called. Vampires. Do they like suck the blood out of people or does they go into their car?
I have no. Oh, it was Turbo Team.
Oh, Turbo Team, Vampires. I think it was just a joke. Is that what that was?
I have no idea. I don't remember what it's called. I just remember like the little clip of animation of the child turning into a hot rod. I'm like, nope, no, thank you.
No, thank you. I like the idea of vampires. In my head, it's a movie about soccer moms that are vampires.
I would
And
watch that.
they have their minivans that roll up and they're very unassuming, so people don't suspect that they're the ones that are murdering people. But they like invite people over for like, oh yeah, come over for a brunch. Here, I'll need to take in the van. And
It'd be
the
like
next
Kate
day
McKinnon and Cecily Strong and
yeah,
Tina
what
Fey.
else can we get in there?
yeah. Tina Fey and
Amy Poehler.
Maya Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
just all of them, just everybody.
Just one big. That'd be like the ultimate like big cast movie for silly horror movies. I would love that. So whoever's out there, if you're watching Tina Fey or Amy Poehler, if you want to write that movie,
Because we know you are.
because obviously we're getting big. Okay, we've got recurring jokes, we've got segments, we're top notch. I've got
Cool backgrounds.
yeah,
Look at that. Look at that.
high class.
It's like Magneto's having a dream.
He just dreams of molten metal.
It's ferrofluid. Look at it.
I like it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Sarah White 42 has a would you rather for you. Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button on your life?
Rewind.
Pause.
Ooh, why rewind, Chunk?
Because I get to relive the good moments
Ah, I see.
and avoid the bad ones.
Here's the question though. If there's a rewind, it doesn't say anything about a fast forward button.
That's okay. I'm not gonna rewind too far.
You just rewind the immediate
Just like
moment.
like when you're at checkpoint in a video game, you just go back a little bit.
Okay. And then cucumber, why pause?
I feel like I could stop the world and go do whatever I want and then let it start again. So like if I had deadlines or anything like that, I could just pause the world, do all my work, take a nap, unpause the world, refreshed, go back and do all my stuff.
Yeah, I like that. I could be.
And
down
also
for that.
tie a lot of people's shoes together.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to be to get to that point where you would mess with people.
I'd steal everyone's belts.
You're gonna grope some people too, aren't you?
Absolutely not. I'd get written permission first.
Written permission first, then pause. Got it. I got it. I mean, you could do the same thing with Chunk with your rewind button.
Yeah.
You can know where people are coming out from. Ooh, that's the other question. I mean, with the whole thing with time and space and everything, if you had a rewind button, do you go back and be the same person through the same, or do you get to relive it from a different moment, from a different angle and stuff too, where there's two of you?
No, I think I would just rewind me while I'm still me.
Yeah, and you just remember that it's happening.
Yeah, just remember, yeah.
But what if like every time you fuck it up just a little bit? Because I would watch that show. So you have this very simple ability, and you go back. You know what? I really like that birthday party. You go back, and then like somehow you accidentally kill your grandma. And you're like shit. And you gotta go back and then try and save grandma. But I'm trying to save grandma, you fuck up something else.
It's like Groundhog Day, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
by
totally.
choice.
So terrible.
It could be really funny. I would totally watch that movie. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You just keep fucking things up and you try to get it back to like the normal, or at least something that's acceptable. I like that.
Everyone's like, that's butterfly effect and Steins Gate. Yes, I'm aware it's not an original concept, everybody. Time travel stories have like
Listen.
one of two things that happen. This is one of those two things.
Yeah, something happens to fuck up the current timeline, and they got to go back and figure out how to change it. They never change it back to completely whatever it is, so it's got to be something they're accepting.
I mean, there is
awesome.
a 48-hour puppet film festival this weekend.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Are
what?
we doing that?
Nah.
All right.
Remember what happened last time? Nah.
Yeah, we got judged hard for existing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember that?
Really?
Yeah, they're like, but why Felted Friends? I was like, I don't fucking know. Why Meatbag? Like,
Listen, we are going to be an accepting place for both Felted Friends and Meatbags at this show, except when we make fun of each other, because that's going to happen a lot. But
No. We make fun of you. You don't make fun of us.
Okay, but like, just maybe it's like sometimes.
No.
What about sarcastic remarks?
that's acceptable.
Nah, okay.
Okay, cool.
If you
I'll
want to
take
make
it.
you want to make fun of somebody, make fun of Ryan.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, I can do that.
That's why he's here.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan's nodding in the background. You guys can't see him, but he's
Yeah.
like, "That's."
I just saw the actual thought bubble with a middle finger float above his head. It was great.
Yeah, it wasn't even an effect. It was like an actual thought bubble.
Yeah.
I've never seen a
Build
real
it
one in
into
real
being.
life. Yeah. If you could, would you? Here's one. Okay. Would you rather be able to see like a thought bubble of what people are seeing? Like it's like reading minds, but you literally see a thought bubble with like pictures or like emojis, but not words. You know what I mean? Like depictions of what they're thinking.
Sure.
Or would you rather everyone else be able to see what everybody's thinking, but not you? So you're the only
I would
one that
wanna
they
see
can't
everybody.
see. You want to see everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody's thoughts for
Okay.
sure. And I'm a
Yeah.
visual thinker, so that would be great. So I don't have to worry about people mincing words and shit. Like I was like, oh, that's what you mean. Cool, let's move on.
I like it. I like it.
No one would lie to us anymore.
That's true. But there's the argument.
Ryan.
Ryan, stop lying. But then there's that argument in movies where people can like read minds and stuff, where they're like, how much is too much? You know? What if you find out things that you didn't want to know? What if you ruined something? You know what I mean? Would you be okay with that?
Sure.
Yeah. That's
Everyone
fine.
stuff
Okay.
all the time.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Sarah White 42 has another. Would you rather be locked in an amusement park or a library?
Amusement park.
Yeah, I guess it depends for how long for me. Uh-oh, Chunk died.
Amusement park.
There we go. I see, Chunk.
If it's for like a night, an amusement park. If it's for an extended period of time, a library. Because I'll get burnt out on. Because there's gonna be nobody there to like hit the buttons, I imagine. So I'll just be like,
I mean, not necessarily. I mean,
all
I
right,
guess, yeah,
fully functional theme park. I could do that for like a week. But
Yeah, a good
then,
week.
but like months and onward, library.
yeah, there's only so many churros I can eat.
Yeah, but there's no food at the library.
I'll bring snacks.
True. Just
I could bring a Kindle to the theme park then.
that's fair. Just read a book on a roller
Yeah.
coaster.
Yeah, you win this thought experiment.
Yeah, if you can bring things.
Manly Mutt said, "Would you rather be a frog or a Grover?" I'm assuming that means.
I feel like both of us should be pretty angry at that one.
Where's the
I am-
band button?
I am not a frog.
Like, keyboard's way over there.
I mean, listen, I know Chunk is a Grover, but I am not a frog. Okay?
That's true.
Right.
You're a vegetable.
No, I'm named after a vegetable. I'm not a fucking. Oh my god. Look,
What? Is that not how it works?
no.
Oh, okay. I
Your name's
misunderstood.
Dino. Are you a dinosaur? No. You're
Yeah, actually,
You're a meat bag.
I am a meat bag. I am a dinosaur meat bag. Anyways, Tell Potato Pony. You had a lot of questions for us, Tell Potato Pony. We appreciate that a lot. Okay, what if you could set a save point in your life to go back if you died or fucked up, but there is a risk you could save just before dying and be stuck in an infinite loop of death?
Oh,
That's
wow.
really dark. So, like, if would you, like, you can't choose where that save point is, kind of thing? Would you?
Yeah, so like wherever you would have like initially died horribly, you get to go back, but if you fuck it up, you die endlessly.
Over and
right?
over and over.
Is this happening? Yeah.
Okay.
So are we choosing, or are we just whether or not we would attempt
Interesting.
to do it?
I would attempt to do it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, I guess there's a very solid reason why not, but I believe in me.
Yeah.
That's fair. So you like maybe you can only choose one at a time, kind of thing. Every time you change the save point, you go back to you can't use the other save point.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's
I
cool.
like taking chances.
Yeah, that's sure. Why not?
No. Oswin Pond Chunk is not a Grover. It is not official.
Not official.
Not at all.
That's not canon.
No.
just because Chunk is blue and hairy doesn't automatically make him Grover.
That's super racist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not all blue hairy puppets are the same.
No.
Oh, Felted Friends. My fault. My bad. I think Chunk didn't even respond to that.
I was still
because he's so desensitized from all the hatred that we have to experience on a daily basis.
Yeah,
That's
was
fair.
brewing on the Grover thing, on the racism Grover thing still.
That's okay. We'll get over this, Chunk. We'll get through it. And if I have to call you guys the P word again just to get you through it, then it's fine. I can do that as well. But let's see. What? Vexper asked, if you had your own cereal, what would it be called, and what type of cereal would it be?
Cucumber O's, and they would be cucumber flavored.
Cucumber O's, and there'd be cucumber flavored, and then you said Chunky O's?
Yeah.
And what would they be?
Mint chocolate chip.
Ooh, mint chocolate chip.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah.
So you pour water on my cereal, though, so it's like a nice, refreshing cucumber water with a bit of crunch. Every piece of my cereal is a dehydrated cucumber. When you pour the water on top, it's this delightful, it's like, cucumber water.
Crisp.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. And then Chunk, what your Crunchios would be mint chocolate chip, but what would they be like? What would they be shaped like and stuff?
They'd be little circles, and
Like
they'd have
O's?
little fuzziness on the end, little blue fuzziness on the end, and then you have to use non-dairy milk though only.
Non-dairy milk only? Why is that?
Just because it's better for you.
Okay. Almond or soy.
Poop weird if you do that.
I am lactose intolerant, so I'll do that anyway. But sorry if that's a little too much information, which is not the case for this show because we talked about a lot of weird shit.
That's cool.
That's true. I'm running low on questions here, but
that's fine. We can wrap it up there.
Getting close to the end here.
Questions for next week.
Next week.
So those of you that are watching, that are still here, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching and asking us questions. If you think of more questions, please feel free to put them. If you're on the Discord channel, please feel free to put them in even now, and we'll use them next week. We're gonna be back again. I'm assuming around the same time, but we'll let you know on the schedule.
Yeah.
Feel free to put questions or this or that and stuff like that throughout the week. If you have topics that you'd like Chunky Cucumber to discuss, things you want to get their opinions on, doesn't have to be a question necessarily. You can put those in the interview. Give us some ideas. This is as much for you as it is to hear ourselves talk. So, but yeah, anything you want to leave them with, Chuck and Cucumber?
Wash your hands.
Wash your damn hands. Yeah. That both hands though, not just one of them.
For 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
At least.
Sing happy birthday twice, but I don't know, make it funny for yourself.
The Star Trek intro.
That's right. There you go. Star Trek intro.
That's what I do.
The Bilbo Baggins song.
I like it. I like it.
In the middle of the earth, in the land of the Shire, lives a brave little hobbit whom we all admire. Anyway, you just sing.
Oh, you're not going to finish it?
No. Everyone go listen to Leonard Nimoy sing it the way it was meant to be heard.
I love it. But yeah, so that'll be it for this week with Chat Time with Chunk and Cucumber. Tune in next week again, and please stick around. We have more stuff happening on Perception Studio throughout the week. So stay tuned, stay active, and let us know what you're thinking and what you want to see. But yeah, as Cucumber said, wash your damn hands and have a good night.
Goodbye.
Bye,
everybody.